Welcome to the Tuesday Jukebox, ladies and gentlemen, if that is in fact your real names. I am your host, Jacob Breitbach, yet again, Fiddle Ninja, with my cohort here from Cardigan Mountain. This is Steve Hennig, the Banjo Wizard, and together we are Ninja Wizard. And we're going to do that just like we did the last time. Right. Old Dangerfield. 1, 2, 3. The second time, that was Old Dangerfield, a song about a dog that Bill Monroe probably stole or borrowed from another fiddle player in his band. It's a treat to be here again in Speakeasy Studios. We are broadcasting to you live on Side Door from an undisclosed location in downtown White River Junction, Vermont. We are presented by Here in the Valley with generous support from CATV and our good friend Chico, who, by the way, this evening donated to us our second cello, the Chico cello, back here in the corner. And that is one of only two special editions, well, more than two. I'm standing upon a rug that is really tying the room together here today. It's keeping the stage very cushy and helping our acoustics. Yeah. And also, another Eastridge has donated to us some stage lights here that are broadcasting to us this warmth that helps us to keep the overheads off and helps a little shadow puppetry. This is great for radio.
That's right. There you go. Great for me.
And we have Tommy Crawford on the jukebox tonight, our special guest. We're going to do one more tune as Ninja Wizard and then turn the stage over to Tommy. And, of course, we'll do a little Tiny Desk Meets Fresh Air interview with Tommy later and get to know about him and his music a little bit better. So we're going to play a tune by, is it Gary Harrison, I think is whose tune this is? This is Red Prairie Dawn.
There you go.
Yeah. A little contrast to our last raucous bluegrass love song.
There you go.
2, 3, 4. Sorry, my bad. That's Red Prairie Dawn, a Gary Harrison tune. Steve Hennig, Banjo Wizard over there. Let's give it up for Steve coming down from the mountain where it's probably snowing. He's going to make his way back to the lair with Smog. And Smog is the nickname for our intern running sound and all the visuals back there. Please give it up for Nathan Perrin running all of our digital capacity this evening. He comes down to us from Lyndonville, finishing up college. He'll be a graduate in 1 week, and he'll be graduated also from our unpaid intern to our unpaid working associate here in the Valley. As Tommy gets ready, I'm going to just say a little bit about what Here in the Valley's been up to. We've been kind of light on Tuesday Jukebox this month. We decided to spread out our programming a little bit and work on a digital capacity grant for the Vermont Arts Council. We're hoping to get that in June, and as part of our launch of River Folk Festival at the Northern Stage, which will be a great event happening on Monday, July 11th, featuring Ida Mae Specker and Western Terrestrials and a bunch of folks that have played on the jukebox, including Ed Eastridge, Jess Raymond, and Ben Cogan. Some of those folks will also be featured at First Friday Music at the Briggs Opera House on May 6th. There will be an Americana review of many of those folks. You can find that all out at hereinthevalley.org. And boy, this time of year, this late April, this sort of, is it spring? Is it the spring cling? I'm not sure really what the season is right now. It's like you get dressed to go outside and it's cold, and then you got to take your sweater off, and then it's too cold again after you got warm. I described it earlier to a friend. It was like, it's that time of year when all the frozen tundra that was keeping the rusty parts of your Subaru exhaust system just finally thaw, and then you're like, wait a second, I actually have to get a new muffler. Or is that a catalytic converter? It's the really, really loud part of your Subaru that falls off and makes it sound like you have a race car. And that's just one of many of the home repairs that spring reminds you of as it starts to thaw and tells you summer's on the way, all the yard work that you're refusing to do and instead playing with your live stream studio. So I am excited to bring Tommy out here. He's going to co-host River Folk. Many of you know him. Tommy, are you ready? Tommy Crawford to the stage. Let's hear it. Hey, welcome to the Jukebox. You've been here before. This is your first time performing, and you're going to take over the whole show. I'm going to take the night off and enjoy being an audience member for a little while. So,
Awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Jacob.
All right, let's hear it for Tommy one more time. Take it away. Oh,
All right.
this mic up.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Hi, everybody. It's so great to see you guys here. And hi to those who are tuning in from home or your laptop, wherever that may be.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Yeah, I'm really excited to be here and to play some songs for you guys. And thanks again to Jacob and the Here in the Valley crew for putting this together and inviting me to play. I have some stories about all that as we go. And but first up, I'm going to play a new song. This one I wrote in January and is actually going to be on a new album that I am in the midst of recording and mixing at the moment at a studio in New Hampshire. And this song goes out to my daughter, who is 17 months old in a couple days, and who is completely obsessed with the moon. And everything since January has been moon, right, Athena? Right? And she asked me to play this song quite a bit. She goes, da-da, ma, which means more please, moon. So you got it, Athena. I'm going to play it for you. This is called Athena and the Moon. Athena went out looking for the moon, but it was hiding away, wouldn't come out to play. I said, Athena, you're gonna find it right soon. Don't you worry, your mind won't be long till we find Athena and the moon. You will find it soon, lighting up the night like the sun at high noon. And so Athena saw the moon in everything, in the stones on the path, in the hairs in the bath. And Athena, each and every evening, she'd look out to the lawn, but the moon, it was gone. Said Athena to the moon, won't you come back soon, lighting up the night like the sun at high noon. Athena, you know the moon changes every night, so if your day isn't bright, it still might turn out alright. And Athena, it travels round the world in its flight. Yeah, it leaves and returns like the seasons and ferns. It slips beside a cloud and dips behind a tree, here and there, steady and in constancy. Day, we were walking down the road to the swing, but we were lost in our feet, taking care what they'd meet. On her insisting, we looked up and saw the real thing. There was way up high, the only one in the sky. Athena found the moon in the afternoon. Who'd have thought that it'd be back so soon? Morning, night, and noon, Athena and the moon, together now, though it will leave again soon. Find it soon, lighting up the night like the sun at high noon. Athena and the moon, never fear but soon you will find, oh darling mine, right where you stand, Athena and the Thanks. I like to do that song first, but also I needed to do that song first because it's almost Athena's bedtime. So if she was going to catch it, I had to play it now. Yeah, this next one is, I wrote this one. It's kind of about that period in maybe winter or early spring when you're longing a bit for summer. Summertime, and it'll be better. The weather's fine for a green sweater. Winter's lines etched hard upon your face, the green lawns all marred by the rain. Summertime, and it'll be better. The weather's fine for a green sweater. Thanks. Let's see. So this next one I'm gonna do goes out to my old hometown of New York City. I was living there for 12 years, and we moved, my wife, Athena, and I moved up here in October, and now call the Upper Valley our home. And we love it here, and it's awesome, and I'm sure Jacob and I will be able to talk more about that a little bit later, and the move here. But this one is about the subway in New York City. subway ride. Waiting on that subway ride. Looking up and down to my left and all around. Been waiting on that train all night. You see, I woke up in the morning, my baby was gone. Woke up in the morning, my baby was gone. So I'm heading underground, track her all across the town, and hope that train don't come before too long. Lord help me, I'm a wayward man, trying to get through the night, doing the best I can. Lord help me, I'm a wayward man, see me to the morning and around the bend. Waiting on them steel rails waiting on them steel rails I woke up in the morning, she'd become a Californian. Hopped the train out to the setting sun. So I strung on my guitar and packed my bags. Strung on my guitar and packed my bags. Gonna chase across the land with my banjo picking band. Play a country tune, win her back. Help me, I'm a wayward man, trying to get through the night, and doing the best I can. Lord help me, I'm a wayward man, see me to the morning and around the bend. Waiting on that steam whistle blow. Waiting on that steam whistle blow. I bought a bunch of flowers, but they're wilting by the hours. Where that train at, nobody know. You see, I'm gonna change my ways and do it right. Gonna change my ways and do it right. Gonna get down on my knees, say, darling, take me back, oh please. But no way's gonna change that train, don't come tonight. No way's gonna change that train, don't come tonight. Thank you. Okay. All right, this next one. This next one, I'm excited to play this here in particular because I wrote this song in Cleveland. I spent a very cold winter there, as winters are in Cleveland and in Vermont, a few years ago. And there were some difficult times, like adjusting to not really knowing anybody there. It was my wife and I were living there for a short period of time that where we didn't really know a ton of people, and this song is about finding community in a new place. And I want to extend a big thank you to Jacob and the Here in the Valley folks, because pretty much as soon as we moved here, Jacob was like, come on through. I think I saw a poster that you guys had up, and I emailed Jacob, was like, hey, I like what you guys are doing. And he was like, come over for a pizza party. And I was like, this is kind of the best introduction ever. And from that moment on, I feel like Jacob has really opened his doors to me as an artist, as a friend. So it's exciting to play this song, and I want to say thanks, And I think what Jacob's doing here with Here in the Valley is truly cultivating the music scene, and in this part of Vermont and this part of the Upper Valley, and so it's kind of growing it up from the seedlings, and it's really exciting, and it's exciting to be a part of that. We'll talk more about River Folk in particular, the festival happening this summer. So yeah, I think that's by way of introduction. This is called Lakewood. Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Like your river, I've been a twisting. I don't know where it starts, don't know where it ends. Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Walking down Detroit Avenue, looking around for something to do. None will meet my downturned glance. A plastic bag blows against the fence. Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Your gray, gray skies seem to have no end. My soul feels clipped, my heart feels bent. Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Now the snow is falling all around my room. The sun is setting, it'll be dark soon. The windows tell me what it's like outside. A rabbit finds a place to hide. A dim-lit bar, a half-filled crowd, a beer in hand in a quiet town. Good friends waiting just out of sight. Dust yourself off, get out tonight. Take a step, then take one more. Close the light, step out the door. If you just reach out your hand, Lakewood, Lakewood will be your friend. Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Like your river, I've been a twisting. I don't know where it starts, don't know where it ends. Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Lakewood, Lakewood, won't you be my friend? Thank you. And, I'm realizing as I play this song, I'm looking around this room, and I'm like, the people who are here are the people who have also welcomed me and my family to this community. So, I want to say thank you and thank you, thank y'all. It's pretty cool, and thanks for coming out tonight. Adam, thank you. It's really nice to find this artistic community and friends here. So, yeah, this goes out to all you guys. Yeah. Just gonna take a swig here, and then we'll get to the next one. What'd you say? You gotta find the sweet spot, right? Exactly. Spring is near, ere the daylight appears. I can feel it coming like a thrumming through my bones. But now the nest is empty, for she is up and left me. 1,000 miles away, my little bird has flown. Ooh, but as the day breaks on miles of frozen plain, sunlight is melting, steaming up the rain. I try to call you across that vast and wild space, but you did not get called. Don't bother me at all. I'll just pick up from the root ball. 'Cause I'm good to see you again. Snows again, they can't keep me in. I'm gonna dig a tunnel, just like rabbits dig a hole. And that winter wind, it makes a great coat thin. But I've got heft and bark, warmth built up in store. You told me that our bodies grow as one across the land. When springtime hits the leafy meadow, I wake up again. Every time I get up in the night, I know you do too. The rope that's stretched so tight is pulling me on home to you. And I know it's pulling me too. 'Cause 1 and 1 is 1 too. So let's just see this thing through. And I'm gonna see you again. Tomorrow morning is almost upon me. The night is ending, we're upending winter's throne. So come the spring, and with it bring my little darling and the love that we have known. Here you come to me across a lost and lonely plain, where men had built a house of me, and priests invoked my name. They labored in their love of me, but they declare not in vain. The springtime teaches things that we thought gone right soon will gain. A bird, the branches call, a good oak, warm and tall, and down our bodies will crawl when I see you again. Yeah, so this next one is, it's also going to be on this album that I'm working on. Let's see, some of these songs I've recorded. You can find them online. I have a Bandcamp, tommycrawford.bandcamp.com. And I have a website, tommycrawford.com. It's just my name dot things, you know. But yeah, this new album is a collection of 6 songs. Athena and the Moon, Subway Blues, this next one, a few others, it's the first time that I've gone into the studio as a solo performer. I've done recordings with my band, The Lobbyists, back in New York, and I've done a lot of recordings for shows that I've written. I'm a composer for Theater 2, for those who don't know me. Talk about that later too, but not really going into the studio and doing my songs as a singer-songwriter, just me. So it's exciting, it's cool, it's been fun, and if you guys want to follow on Bandcamp, or I don't have Spotify yet, but I will when this comes out. Please do so, and you can stay in the loop. Would love to keep you posted. I also have a sign up for emails, that sort of thing. Send out one every 1 or 2 months if you're not already if you're already on that list. So cool. This one is also about thinking about moving to a new place and starting a life in a new environment. Yeah, maybe there's a theme there, stringing some of these together. The sun comes up on the Shenandoah Valley. A steaming cup of coffee's lying next to me. In my arms, all the charms of the woman that I married. And the sun shines down on me. The mountains sing, and it's a song about a family. Birds take wing, and they float along so merrily. No alarms, just your charms, and the sun, how it warms from so far away from it all. Do you know how the sun can make a shadow on the evening side of the hill? Up above in the mountains, the stillness and quiet, we're living inside it, little birds trill. Take a pause, looking down on the valley. There's no clause that says we couldn't stay. Take your time, think it through, rest your mind, I'm thinking too. A life so far away from it all. Do you know how the sun can spread a blanket on the morning side of the hill? The valley at morning, all spread out before me, we watch it slowly fill. Thank you. And this one's a little instrumental.
my favorite part of the evening. Getting to know the artist a little better. And I'm glad that I wasn't on that set because I'm not sure if I could read left-handed guitar. Could you play it upside down, maybe?
Yeah, through a mirror.
Through the looking glass. Tommy, I gotta know, do you have a middle name?
Yeah, it's Edward.
Oh, man, you got the name of names. Thomas Edward Crawford, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Mom and Dad. I know they're watching right now. Hi, guys.
I take note of middle names. Everybody in my family has a special middle name, and then our son, we follow the tradition, but we had to give him 2 middle names, so he's just loaded.
Amazing.
With names, yeah.
Amazing.
But we'll get into that post-show in the green room with the audience.
Yeah.
That's not for you side door folks. You gotta come to the show to get that banter. Yeah, thank you for the accolades. You're such a sweetheart.
Oh, dude.
You definitely fell right into the lap of the Upper Valley scene. Dan Freihofer, who you know, was like recounting that pizza party. He goes, yeah, this guy Tommy just like showed up, and he goes, yeah, I met Jacob, and he told me to come to his pizza party. And Dan goes, yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're in the right place. So yeah, what's your musical background? Where did you first learn? What instrument did you first learn on? Talk about yourself and your music, and I'll just go take a nap.
Sure. Well. Yeah, is this the one?
That is the one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi. You can hear me. Sure. So I started playing piano as a kid. I took lessons for a few years. Kind of stopped it. Didn't like it that much. Picked up guitar when I was in high school. Came back to piano. Loved it. Started doing it, playing like all the time. And then started I took lessons on guitar, learned some theory, then started relearning piano by ear, and really, kind of love doing that. I'm a theater guy. I do a lot of plays. I did a lot of musicals in high school. Definitely some music background in that sense. Sang in an a cappella group in college for 4 years, jazz a cappella. And then I really started writing songs like about maybe 10, 11 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, when I, a little after I moved to New York City, started doing that quite a bit.
You have that in common with another new Upper Valley.
Yeah.
I don't know what we call them. Refugees. Pandemic refugees. Ben Kogan. You guys both escaped the city and came northward.
Yeah, Ben's awesome.
Yeah. So your influence as a songwriter, I hear a few down there. I don't want to make any guesses without letting you go first. Who are your influences?
I feel like it's always easier when people tell you who you're it's like...
you first. I asked.
I can say that the first 2 albums that I was ever given as a kid were Simon & Garfunkel's Greatest Hits and Abbey Road.
Are those CDs or actual vinyl records?
They might have been tapes.
Oh. What is that? What is that? Do you guys have tapes?
Also the Lion...
You do?
Yeah, I hope I still have them somewhere. And the Lion King.
Do you have a cassette tape player? Would be the better question.
I think my mom's car has one. Hanging onto that old Volvo. So I think those were 2 artists that I, fell in love with early on, and that love endures. I listen to quite a bit of folk music, as you can probably tell, as you know.
I hear a little bit of Dylan and some finger picking.
Yeah,
from,
it's all in there,
Yeah.
I feel like when I listen to stuff, like anything, I listen for what they're doing and might find something new and be like, oh, what if I did something like that? Like, let's try a song that, only has 2 stanzas, or let's try a song that, has like a weird bridge or something.
Right.
But if, I think if what I'm listening to influences my music, then what I'm listening to right now is just a lot of Mother Goose Club.
Oh yeah. This is what I did this morning. Your friendly neighborhood Spidey.
Yeah.
You guys watching a lot of Disney Plus up there?
Not yet.
Dude.
We're not quite at that stage yet.
It's amazing Spidey and his friends. You probably watched that, right?
I watched Disney Plus too.
Yes, that's right.
Star Wars.
Oh, whoa, watch out.
That's major stuff.
There you go. That's over my head. Kids, I liked how you described. Tell us about your new. It was Dirty Diapers. Is the most recent release.
Yeah.
You had a cool description in our little pre-interview that you shared with me.
So I am recording this multi-volume compilation, whatever you might call it, called Dirty Diapers, which is songs for babies about grown-ups or songs for grown-ups about babies. The idea is that it could work both ways, you know. I think we have some Dirty Diapers fans in the house. Yeah.
I am not a fan of Dirty Diapers. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
You have to learn how to love them, you know.
I mean, unless your kid is constipated, and then you're just wishing for that dirty diaper. But mine's 4.5, so we don't have that problem. So you're working on another album. You're tracking this where?
Tracking this at Cedar House Sound in Sullivan, New Hampshire. It's like near Sunapee.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great studio.
Cool.
Tucked away in the woods, yeah.
And you're mostly playing guitar and singing? I know you practiced some bass briefly, but you
I
decided.
abandoned that idea quickly. I don't play the upright bass. Little piano, little mandolin, mostly guitar.
All right.
Yeah.
And where are those songs? Is it Extended 2.0 Dirty Diapers? Is that what?
No.
It's a
This
whole
is
nother
like,
batch.
this is more like,
Fresh Laundry.
yeah, right.
Different chore set. Empty the dishwasher.
Washing dishes, yeah, definitely.
Parenthood is a lot of. If you find time to write songs during early parenthood, you are a really good time management.
Well, it's like writing them. I write them with Athena. I'm like writing them while she's there playing.
She gets credit.
Definitely.
Okay, good.
Like she's my co-writer on everything. She likes to sing on them too sometimes. You know, but it's recording them that is very tricky to find time to do.
I've produced albums that had dogs on them. I swear to God, dogs barking, sleeping.
Oh,
snoring.
yeah.
It's okay if there's a kid on there.
I've got like 4 albums, you know, in my mind, worth of songs. It's just like I've only recorded 5 of them, so 5 songs so far. You know,
You got time.
that's just how it goes.
Yeah. I think Athena will fit you in her schedule.
Yeah, between
She's your manager.
she's my manager,
Producer.
boss.
My kid today, he had this shirt. He goes, "What's this letter?" We go, B. Oh, yeah, B for Barrett. And then with this, oh, yeah. And then what are these 2? They're S's. What does that spell? Boss. I'm like, well, who's the boss? You're the boss, Barrett. You're the boss. The kid's the boss.
And they're like, yep.
I am the boss, is what the shirt said. Who buys these kids these clothes? Somebody just gives them to us. All right, so your finger picking style, I'm curious to know, because you've got, you're obviously this whole left-handy thing. You play mandolin right-handed, though.
I play a right-handed mandolin as a lefty.
So wait a minute, it's upside down?
It's upside down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on to something else. I don't know what to say.
Sorry,
I
Jacob.
thought I was teeing you up.
I saw it like short circuit in there.
My one eyebrow. I only have one eyebrow. Just acts as a whole. Okay, so what endeavors other than River Folk do you want to talk about? Because we have to go into that.
Oh, yeah.
You've got some other stuff. You're working on a play right now.
Yeah, so like today was kind of an awesome day because today was my first day back in the rehearsal room for like, you know, full-on equity rehearsal process as an actor.
Cool.
So it's pretty, since the
Union
pandemic,
gig.
you know, and since having a kid.
Yeah.
So I've been doing some composing workshops, this sort of thing, but it was very exciting to like jump back in, doing a play at Shaker Bridge Theater over in Enfield, Connecticut.
Okay.
It's a great play called Ironbound.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when does that air? When are you on?
May 12th
Through.
is opening through May 29th.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Coming up soon.
Plenty of time for folks to get their tickets.
Yeah, get your tickets. Do it. Yeah. Yeah, it's a great theater. You're getting one? Okay. Amazing.
And then we got to talk about River Folk.
We got to talk about River Folk.
Our Anderson Cooper, Andy Cohen duet on the Northern Stage Courtyard Theater.
Yes.
Yeah. Tommy Crawford and I are co-hosting River Folk, which is a brainchild of Here in the Valley, and the Justin Jacob show with Christopher Bilyeu, and Tommy brought Northern Stage in, and we're so glad that you did that because it's a great platform for us to springboard off of and hopefully generate this project for years to come into a multi-day event.
Yeah.
Why don't you pitch it to these folks? As I've said a little bit about it, but what's your angle?
Yeah, River Folk is it is a festival celebrating the musicians of the Upper Valley, the community of the Upper Valley. We're getting a bunch of like amazing bands and musicians together to play on the outdoor stage at Northern Stage, and there's going to be food and beer and
root beer
and
cider
and like, you know, space for kids to run around, and it's exciting.
It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked for it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming to do a festival, and you know, we built a stage in the backyard that you came to in the fall,
Yeah.
and that was kind of like our let's do a little, and we'll be hosting Tuesday Jukeboxes in the evenings and on weeknights in Wilder, and also some Sunday matinees. So do check that out at hereinthevalley.org. But the actual full staged event with the festival with that beautiful courtyard theater is going to be a real treat. So tickets are on sale now.
They are
You
indeed.
can get them.
Yeah.
There's only like 270 seats, so you know, tell all your friends, both of them, to get their tickets now. And we'll be featuring some of those folks on the Tuesday Jukebox coming up.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that'd be a nice lead up.
I feel like do you have any other like little anecdotes of have you toured a little bit with the Lobbyists?
Yeah. So
Tell us a
like,
bit about
you know, gotta show some love to my
Yeah.
band back home.
Yeah, the Lobbyists. This is a pun.
It is a pun.
Yeah.
We formed in a lobby of a theater.
You're not like Washington insiders. You could be.
Not yet. Yeah, a lot of pandemic pivots, you know. No, but yeah, we this is actually our 10th year together as a band and theater collective. We make theater together. We write music together. We perform together. And now a lot of us have babies. We're sort of like
Babies together?
together.
Wait a second. Whoa.
We've not had babies
Oh,
together
okay.
yet.
It takes a village, I've heard.
So, yeah, and yeah, we've done residencies up and down the sort of northeast seaboard and done a bit of touring that way.
Yeah.
We mostly play around New York City.
It's a big group.
It's the founding members there were 6 of us, yeah, and now some people there's a lot of us who are kind of sort of like spreading out around the country, and continuing to play together. And
That's
play
good.
together.
Yeah, that can build. That's like a franchise.
Yeah, right.
And just like all come together in each other's little home markets, and then
Yeah,
big splashes.
without a doubt, without a doubt. Yeah.
In a lobby.
You know.
Coming soon to a lobby
Right.
near you. Do you play foyers? How about porches?
Yeah, we'll do it.
How
all.
about a stoop?
A stoop? Yeah, the stoopiest.
Stoopious.
Yeah. We'll do it all. No, we can only play lobbies. For a while, we were like, we can't do anything else but play in a lobby.
Well, it's probably because it was a union thing, right? You guys were all equity players.
We were very much non-union when the band began. We were doing a 5-hour play together, where we served the audience food and desserts. And
Were you like doing community service or something?
nah, man, it was cool. It was really cool. But it was fine.
Are you my dad?
It was Greek tragedy, all of it.
That sounds short for a Greek tragedy.
It was amazing. It was such a great time.
Unexpected at Stitches up here. Well, I feel like I've taken up enough of the audience's time being entertained by you. Would you guys like to hear some more Tommy Crawford original music? Yeah. Oh, come on, audience. Let's hear it. Tommy Crawford!
Thanks, Jacob. Thanks, man.
High five. Let's go team. Go team. Go team.
All right. I got about like three more-ish, you know. Let's see here. Let me just tune up, actually. Thanks to Hanover Strings, Duncan over there just did a nice setup on my guitar. Those guys are great. Yeah, our backs are bent and broken. We have tried so many times. We've sought some sort of meaning in the grand design. And now our hair is gone, bedraggled, and directionless our minds. Can we even remember all the things we're meant to find? Yeah, our heads are feeling heavy and stubborn as the devil. The body is feeling ready for a change of heart. So hold the handbrake steady, keep the path free for the shovel, and move it on the double two. These patient waiting arms, I see it in a corner, in the dust left by your shoes. Hurry now, we've no time left to lose. No time like the present for digging up the past. Let's let bygones be bygones and build it so it can last. So come as soon as you are able. We've a place set at the table. It's sturdy and it's stable and it's built to hold you up. It'll take you when you're ready, underdone or brimming plenty. If you run your tank too empty, I'll be there to fill it up. The days are getting colder, but there's warmth in here for you. Hurry now, we've no time left to lose. What good are all these past regrets? If you ask, I won't refuse. No time left to lose. Hurry now, we've no time left to lose. Hurry now, we've no time left to lose. Thank you. Do you have a question?
The movie Pink Panther.
That one? Uh-huh. You watched that one? Yeah, I think it's really good too. Cool. Okay, I'll tell her. Athena? I think she's asleep by now, hopefully.
You should put it on after her breakfast.
Is that the best time of the day to watch it? Okay, good. Taking notes. We're going to talk more about movie recommendations afterwards. This is from a musical, or probably maybe a play with music that I wrote with some dear friend collaborators called Cry Eden. That's about, it's sort of, it takes the Cain and Abel story and retells it as a sort of modern day coming of age parable. It's about redemption and grief and loss and generations and parenthood. And this one's about parents and children, fathers and sons. It goes out to my dad if you're still watching. And so shall I, when the time comes, don my father's cap, slide the glass door open, and take the kids out back. You buttoned up your jacket, it is smokes away in packs. So shall I, so shall I, so shall I. And so shall I topple to the ground the myths that I have raised. A sudden glance, an errant sound, a moment, hesitate, All titans big and great must fall, sent crashing from on high. So shall I, so shall I, so shall I, and so shall I, and so shall I. I'll come to know tomorrow by and by. I'll learn my father's secrets without where or when or why. So shall I, so shall I, so shall I. And so shall I keep eternity tucked inside my chest, and take away some cunning clay concealed by dapper dress. You asked me to look closely if I'd ever see your best. So shall I, so shall I, so shall I. And so shall I seek deliverance in every word you speak, aching for a greater good to stiffen up the weak. A signpost of the faithful, you point past your words and deeds. So shall I, so shall I, so shall I, and so shall I, and so shall I. I'll come to know tomorrow by and by. I'll learn to lie in quiet neath the heathered purple skies. So shall I, so shall I, so shall I. You guys are such a great audience. Thanks for coming. It's really cool. It's really cool to have you here. I almost feel like it's like, could keep going, but this is the last scheduled song of the set. This one, this is the month of April. This is the month of Shakespeare's birth. He was born on April 23rd, so they say. And so I like this month to close out sets with giving him the last word. This is music that I wrote with my band, The Lobbyists, to lyrics that are in the play Twelfth Night that we did for a production of Twelfth Night at Two River Theater in New Jersey in early 2020. And what's that?
Red Bank.
In Red Bank. Are you from Jersey?
Yeah.
Hey,
Red Bank.
no way. I'm from Montclair, New Jersey. Yeah, cool. So Two River is a great spot. It was a really fun production. So this is The Wind and the Rain from Shakespeare's Twelfth Night, and it's one of the great, I think it's some of his best lyrics. He's got great songs in that play. Dude, the guy can write some lyrics. When I was and a little tiny boy, with the hay, oh, the wind and the rain, a foolish thing was but a toy. But the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with the hay, oh, the wind and the rain, against knaves and thieves and shut their gate. For the rain, it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to wive, with the hay, oh, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never thrive. For the rain, it raineth But when I came unto my beds, with the hail, the wind, and the rain, with top spots still had drunken heads, for the rain, it raineth every day. Well, a great while ago the world begun, with the hail, the wind, and the rain. But that's all one, the show is done, and we'll strive to please you every day. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, shucks.
I was asking, explain how to sing like Paul McCartney.
You just got to do like a bit of a head twist thing, and that's how you do it, you know. And you play left-handed, you know. Okay, Dirty Diapers. It's for you guys. Yeah, and a quick story about this. So this is Dirty Diapers, the title track of maybe the theme song of the Dirty Diapers series. When I first wrote this, I did not think it would be an educational song, but lately Athena knows all the words. So when I sing like one word, she will run to wherever in the room that thing happens to be and like point to it. So like if I say bed, she will run to the bed. If I say drawer, she will run to the drawer. So she's learning from it, you know, she's learning. And she'll pick up my ukulele. She only lets me play this for her on ukulele. So forgive me if I'm, you know, remembering the chords. And she will go da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da, which is Dirty Diapers, da-da-da-da-da-da. And I'll be like, okay, all right, you got it, Athena. All right. Dirty diapers all around. Everywhere I look, they can be found. Dirty diapers everywhere. On the ceiling fan and on the chair. How they get over there? Dirty diapers are all I see. Everywhere I go, they follow me. Dirty diapers, even in my bed. When I close my eyes, they're in my head. Listen what I said. Dirty diapers, dirty diapers, dirty diapers, dirty diapers in the drawer. Running to the store to get some more. Halfway out the door. Did I am? Thank you.
All right, Tommy Crawford, ladies and gentlemen, once again. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks to Nathan Perrin on the sound and all of the digitizing. And thanks to you all here in the studio audience and Speakeasy Studios, broadcasting from an undisclosed location in downtown White River Junction. Stay tuned next week for Dylan Patrick Ward. And then a week off, we'll have on May 17th, Allie T, long-awaited guest on the Jukebox, and May 24th, the Sunday Table featuring Grace Crummer. And we will now head into the green room for a little celebration with our special guest. And this sounds like they're already having it, so. Rise, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, Nathan. Go ahead and cut the live stream. And good night.